Hi, this is Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa. April is Autism Awareness Month, and I'm not sure if you knew this, but an estimated 2.41% of children in the United States have autism spectrum disorder. That is staggering. The most recent estimate was actually 1.47, so it was a little bit higher, obviously, than they thought originally. The good news is that it's showing that the statistics from 2014 to 2016 did not experience a huge significant increase. So that's good news. Why? Because they're doing studies, they're looking at different things that can help, trying different avenues, and with this awareness, and we raise money and all these wonderful things for anyone that is affected with autism or autism spectrum disorder, ASD. It's really important that we continue this fight. And with that, I wanted to make sure that you know that I am donating portions of our stamp sets to two different wonderful causes. You're welcome to check out my website to read about it. It is www.acjwm.com or www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com. And with that, I am going to show you what items you will need to create the creation I'm making today. I did a very basic one for example, but I'm going to show you how to dress it up even just a little bit. If you've ever watched my videos before, you know I like clean and simple. I like to make it look nice, but I don't want to take 3 hours to make one project, because I don't know about you, but I certainly do not have that type of time. I wish I did, but even if I did, I probably wouldn't do it anyway. So with that, we have blue, yellow, and red, which are Autism Awareness colors. We have our ATG, which is the adhesive I'm going to be using. We have a corner rounder. This is actually a Creative Memories corner rounder. I love it. It's one of my favorite tools that I have. I have a few of them. I'm not sure. I heard that Creative Memories is coming back into business. I could be wrong. But I'm not sure if they make the same corner rounder. Irrelevant, this is a great corner rounder. I'm sure there's other ones too that are great too. And I know I have a few, but I use this typically the most often. You'll need a stamp block. You will definitely need some paper, because you need to be able to stamp on it. So you need a piece of white paper to stamp on, blue for the background and your card base. Now this is a little extra. On the example I'm going to show you, it doesn't have this on here. This is just to dress it up a little bit. So you can use some twine or some ribbon. This is the ribbon that I chose to use. It's really cute. You can actually make this yourself if you have a sewing machine. But anyway, so we also have some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And of course, we have the very awesome, if I do say so myself, because I love this set. It's one of my favorites. It is See Autism with Your Heart. It is Awareness Ribbon Stamp Set number 5. I have a number of them. They are near and dear to my heart. So that is why I do them, because I really like to raise awareness and also let people know that crafting is a great thing to do for therapy when you're dealing with some situations where they may not be easy to deal with. And also maybe even scrapbook or journal your journey with whatever journey you're on. So with that, we have this stamp set that we are going to be giving away this week. If you have seen this before, there are different creations I've made with this stamp set. So please be sure to check out our website at www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com or www.acjwm.com. So with that, we will get started. I'm going to need this paper. Actually, let me show you the project. Maybe that would help. Should I do that? Is that a good idea? Yeah, probably. I guess I should, right? So I will do that. Put this stuff aside. It's cute and simple, my kind of project, of course, which we like cute and simple for sure. And put this stuff aside too. This is it. This is the cute little card that I made right here. It's very clean, very simple, and also you can use this creation. It doesn't have to be for Autism Awareness if you didn't want it to be. You could give this to a father for Father's Day. You could give this to a mother for Mother's Day. I used it for Autism Awareness because anybody that knows someone that has autism or is working with someone with autism, they're all superheroes as far as I'm concerned. So I thought it'd be cool to create this really simple card, and I'm going to show you how to dress it up in the one we do in this video. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So, and again, this is the stamps that we're using. I'm going to put that aside. We're going to pull out our black ink, and we're going to pull out our paper right here. Okay, and of course we're going to need our stamp block. Now I have to pull out my stamp set. That is my personal stamp set. So right now I'm going to start with this. It comes on a sheet like so, and we're just going to pull off "You Are My Superhero." Just pull that off like that. Put the rest aside. And if you're familiar with photopolymer stamps, they stick on your acrylic block and you can shake them and they don't come off, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so that's what we have right there. I'm going to simply ink this like so. I'm not going to center it. I'm going to make it a little bit off center on my paper, like so. Looks good to me. Going to wipe it off, place it back on my sheet like so, and then I'm going to take out my heart stamps. I'm going to need all 3 of the larger heart stamps, and as you can see here, there's a number of them on here. There's some smaller ones too. You could always use those as well, but for this I'm using these. And now different inks work differently. For this ink, for Memento, it's a lot more of a clean, full inked image. For these, it was a little bubbly. So rather than change the ink, I wanted to show you what I could do to make it cool. So what I did was I'm going to take the solid colored stamp, my solid colored heart. I'm just going to put that right on my block like so. I'm going to ink this with the red. I'm going to show you here what it looks like when you just pat it. You're going to see some dots, okay? You see that? See the dots there? Okay. That could be good. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible, but it's not really the look I'm going for. So what I decided to do is rather than worry about those dots, I kind of smeared it, and it actually comes out really neat. See that right there? Looks pretty cool. So I'm just going to stamp it right there, and you're going to get that cool image of how that ink looks. Now, isn't that neat? I just love the way that looks. So I think that looks even cooler than just having a solid color. So I thought I'd show you that. You can do that with any image that you have. So that's kind of cool. I enjoyed that. I'm going to spray my cleaner. If you don't know, I use Stampin' Up! Mist Cleaner. And my friend Brandy is a Stampin' Up! Rep. If you're interested in anything that she sells, I can give you a link. Just shoot me a little note and I'll be happy to forward you her link. She was on our design team and she's moved on to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm super proud of her and excited. And she's going to be a grandma, so we're excited about that too. Anyway, so with that, we're going to start with our next one. And I can close up my red ink. I'm just going to set it aside because I don't need it anymore. We're going to use the blue. So we're going to use the blue. Just simply pat it like so. Oop, that's a noise I don't want to make again. And then we're just going to put it like this, similar to the original. Looks good. I'm going to wipe it off and then put it back on my sheet. And then we're going to do this one with yellow. Okay, we can put this aside. We don't need this anymore either. Just use the yellow like we have. Like this. And I think I'm going to just do it right. Yeah, I'm going to do it right here. Okay, looks good to me. I really love the colors. I mean, you honestly could make a whole bunch of these cards pretty quickly and simply. And you could do it for, like I said, anything. There's so many superheroes in this world. For a multitude of reasons. So it's kind of neat that you can use this stamp set for other things too. So with that, we're going to now put our ink away. We don't need that anymore. We're going to take out our card base and our card mat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my adhesive, and I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this stamped part, okay? So we're just going to do this like so. Okay. And I am going to put this a little bit off center. This is how the design's a little bit different on this one, okay? And now I'm going to turn this over again, and we're going to put adhesive on the back of the blue, like so. And I don't think we need our adhesive anymore. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to put this way over here. I kind of like the way that looks. Right like so. Looks good to me. Okay, that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is when I put this, I was going to add this to it. I just thought it looked too busy, but I thought it would look much better if it had just a little bit of white on the edge, and I think that's going to be kind of neat. Just a little pop of yellow I think would look good. Again, it may be too much for you. It may not be enough for you. It's totally up to you. That's the good thing about art, is your creativity. There's no wrong answer. It's really what you like. And some people do things that I don't personally like for myself, but that doesn't mean that I don't appreciate their beauty. So it's important to make sure that you are open to anybody's creativity. Somebody putting themselves out there, that's pretty cool. So we have this done here, it looks like. All right, looks good. I'm going to use my scissors and just trim off the little excess we have right here. So it's even, like so. Now, this ribbon is not perfectly straight, which is okay, kind of. Yeah, if you know me, I'm going to redo it. So let's lift that up again. No need to be silly, because you know I'm going to do it anyway. So try to make it even. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll be as close as we can get it. There we go. That's better. Okay. So we have that. And that is the just little addition of pop of color. I really like how that yellow came out. You could even corn around your card. You could, like I'm going to do here, you could do a whole bunch of different things just to change it up, make it a little bit different. That doesn't mean you have to. It just means that there's just different ideas you can do. So pretty cool, huh? I like the way that pop of yellow worked out. I really do. I might even add a few of these little yellow hearts here. I think I'm going to do that because that'll add to a little bit of the yellow coloring and pull that together. So let me do a little bit of yellow here, one here, and then maybe one down here. Looks good to me. I think that's good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. Yep. I usually try to do things in odd numbers because it usually looks better that way. So I hope you enjoyed this creation today. I hope that you try to educate yourself on autism and exactly what it's all about. And there's a number of struggles that come with autism, and it's amazing the parents that have children or grandparents or family members or loved ones, friends that are super supportive and remember that everybody has their challenges, no matter what it is. Many people have their own challenges. Some you can see, some you can't. Just remember to be kind. Thank you so much for joining us today. Please be sure to check out our website at www.acjwm.com or www.acravejourneywithmelissa.com. You can also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to our blog/email. You will be entered in to win something every week. As long as you stay subscribed to both, you will be entered every week. So make sure you are subscribed to both and I can tell that it's you. Have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for going on a creative journey with Melissa. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.